Take two. All right, well, we got a new camera. I went last night over into Ohio and picked a new camera up. It's an older camera. Don't get excited, it's used. But hold on a second. There we go. It's a used camera. Don't worry about it. But it's cool. It'll be fun. Not ready to tell you what it is just yet. You'll have to figure it out. But we are not on the new camera. Just so you know. We are on my rigged out Action 5 Pro. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, this thing's getting a little bit ridiculous. I'll show you what happened on the first time I did this. Number one, I forgot to turn on stabilization, so footage was just too shaky for me. I was not happy with that. And well, you'll see. We had a little bit of vignetting. Boy, somebody went and got a new camera last night. But what I got going on here is the Action 5 Pro. I've got a black diffusion screwed into the camera. So that is like the main lens that's on the camera. It's screwed in. Got some tape around that. And then I've also got a step-up ring, 37 to 49 step-up ring. Got the +1 close focusing filter on there tonight. I hadn't tried that out yet. I did review it. I did look at the footage, and I gotta say it's pretty good. I think it at least focuses on me. Doesn't overly blur out the background, but it does give a little bit of separation. So we've got that +1 on there, and K&F variable ND. This goes from 2 all the way up to 400. So we've got all kinds of adjustability if we want. So we can get, there's the X. But yeah, I mean, we can get dark if we need to, but I don't think we necessarily need to at this point. So, you know, we're going for the motion blur, going for that cinematic look. And some people will say, dude, it's an action camera. The hell are you doing? And this is funny because I'm walking down the same roads that I just walked down a little while ago, and they're probably like, this guy's still walking around talking to himself. Yep, I just got a different hat on this time. They won't recognize me at all. I'm sure they won't know who I am. So -3 EV, -2 and 2. I don't know, man, what do you think? Some people, like I said, some people will probably be like, dude, you're doing way too much for an Action 5. Just pull it out of the box, hit auto, turn it around, record, and go. And I'm with you. Except I'm not built like that. Not one bit. I am, if anybody knows me, Brad, I'm sure you'll see this at some point. You can tell everybody that ain't me. I am not one for leaving stuff alone. It doesn't matter what it is. I've got to put my own touch on it, and I think it's fun to me to put my own touch on things. I customize everything. Like I had a Harley years ago. I bought an 03 Harley Ultra, and it was a beautiful bike, black and silver, 100th anniversary edition, and beautiful paint. Everything was pristine on it. went out of town, went to a restaurant, like a little restaurant on the side of the road. Went in, ate, came back out. There was another Harley identical to mine sitting right next to me. So I had to literally look at it, and I'm like, the only way I could tell the difference was because the foot pegs were different. That was it. Paint jobs are exactly the same, and I'm like, this never is this gonna happen again. So yeah, I proceeded to take a Sawzall to it and broke out some hot rod black paint, painted it, won some awards with it. I'll drop a picture in here. I mean, I did all the work myself except for the pinstripe. I did not do the pinstripe. Homie don't do straight lines like that. But I have to be different. And I mean, I poured some money into that bike, and it was different, but it was a beautiful bike when I was done, and nobody else had anything like it. So it just transfers over into vlogging and camera gear and all that kind of stuff. I basically just want my own, put my own spin on it. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm not looking for some alien look or whatever, but I do want like my own look. You know, Chris has got his own look. Luis, he's got his own look, his own feel. Everybody, you know, Harley, you know, everybody's got like their own thing, and that's what's fun about it, is that there's enough stuff and there's enough creativity in this whole community. We're all going to be able to get to a point where we can turn on somebody else's video, and even if you didn't see the person, even if you didn't see who, you know, the title or anything like that, be like, yep, that's Chad's, that's a sprinting with scissors video right there, you know, because it'll be it'll just have that look. So that's really kind of where I'm at right now, just kind of playing with things, trying to come up with a look that I like. I think I'm getting pretty close with this. So I like I don't like the action cam look where everything's like blown out and super blue sky and all that kind of stuff. I mean, if the sky's blue, I want the sky to look blue for sure, but I don't want it to look overly saturated, you know, like those old Samsung cameras, you know. I mean, really cool looking pictures, but you could always tell it was like on a Samsung because they were just totally oversaturated and they just had that look. And I'm going for more of a natural, kind of a subdued look, not necessarily filmic, but just chill. You know what I mean? I don't want to be coming out, of course I'm wearing this color, but you get what I'm saying, I think. So let me know, what do you think? From what I saw, I'm actually pretty well in focus, and there is a bit of separation between me and the background, which is really all I'm going for. I can get crazy with it and bump it up. And I was wrong on my last video where I was saying it was a +5, it was a +4. Just wasn't written on there. I don't know my own gear. So, but I do know. I do now. I know it now. 1, 2, 4, and 10. This is the one. And I just wanted to try this to see. Let me know if you like this more than the 2, or if you like the 2 more than this. I could go either way, to be honest with you. I may just switch back and forth. I may do the 10 one day just as a joke. But here we go. See if we get some motion blur out of this. Hey. I know them. So they slowed way down for the motion blur. Did not have its full effect that I was hoping for. But so let's adjust this. I also really like the variable ND. Never really messed with NDs. I did send the other NDs back. I had like a 6-pack of K&F ND filters, and my biggest gripe with K&F is like the package is so freaking big for 6 little filters. Like, you could have really made that a lot smaller and made it easier to put into like a bag or something. So I'm thinking about getting like a little, either a fanny pack or like a sling bag or something that's not going to look too, you know, weird. So I'm really trying to figure something out, because really between this camera and then my other new one, it's really going to be my whole thing. And they're both fairly small. Obviously the Action 5 is tiny, and the other one is not as tiny, but it's definitely not a big camera. I am, of course, rigging it out, so I'll have some stuff showing up tomorrow or Thursday, and I've got to take some time and play with it. I may bust it out tomorrow either way, just to do like a test vlog, because it's going to take a while for me to figure out what settings I like and what look I'm going to be going for. And we're doing the whole filters thing on that as well, because I kind of want everything to be you know, I want it to mesh. I want my look to be my look no matter what camera I'm on, and each camera will have its own use case, you know. So that's pretty cool. And it is not another DJI. I am not one of these guys. Like, I'm not like a Chevy guy or a Ford guy. I'm just a whatever's cool guy. So if somebody came to me and they had like some badass GoPro setup, I'd be like, hell yeah, man, that's awesome. I like that. I do not shit on any other companies. I really just like to be able to customize and make something look my own. And so cars, cameras, bikes, whatever it is, I am not like loyal to one brand. Ain't nobody paying me to be loyal to, like, DJI. I bought this, you know what I mean? The other one, I bought that. They should be sending me some swag for talking about their shit on camera. That's really how that should go. But so I'm not like loyal to any of them, but I will promote it if I think that it's a good product. And I am really liking this Action 5. Really like the image that it's putting out, even though I'm even straight out of camera, my settings, the way I've got them set, I really like the settings just straight out of camera. It's all this other goofy shit that I've been adding on with the filters, but that's what it is, you know. It's adding a little bit of weight. It's not like the Action 5's getting heavy, but it is putting on a little bit of extra grams. But I think it'll be cool. I like this. Just let me know what you think. Be honest. If it looks like trash, tell me it looks like trash. Do we have some blooming going on there? I don't know. I like making stuff my own. That's it. So 14 minutes 40 seconds. It's long enough. If you've made it this far, give me a hell yeah in the comments. And thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one. Peace.